Go Twins, Loki, welcome. You two are the first. Welcome back. Okay, I think we're live. Looks to be that way. Thank you, Loki. Okay. All right, I think that's set. Everything looks right. Brand new stream setup again for the third time. Third time's the charm, I hope. Oh, nice. Thank you, Goat. All right. So, new setup again. I've got a larger monitor here now, mirroring my iPad. We're going to be doing some more art like this today. You have a better view now. And the chat's right in front of me. You're all right here. So should be a little easier to talk and keep things moving, especially with the chat directly in front of me now. And I think a much better way to view it. So we'll get started. Let me know how it is. If you like it, this new setup. If not, your feedback is what I use to improve what I do. So let's get the music swapped here. I'm not sure what this track is. Going for some more ambient beats today. Only 3 people on. I don't know where everybody is. Let's get started though. Hopefully more show up soon. Yeah, I'm going to do one more pixel art piece at least to start, Goat. If I have more time, I might swap back to doing a, I don't know, normal planet. I'm going to be trying to do my planet style totally pixel art. The same thing exactly, but just using pixel art. And I'm going to, if it works, I'm going to try and do that exact same painting after that in the full resolution with the detailed brushes. So let's get started on that. I think I'm going to go the pink galaxy for some reason on this one. We'll just dye the whole thing pink, and then I think what I'll do is I'll the pink doesn't play so well on the TV. Let's try a different color. Learning as we go here. Try orange. That's not orange. What the? There we go. A little delayed. How come that's so delayed? There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. That's better. I guess it's just a little lighter. That's okay. Probably make it easier to see what I'm doing when things get a little darker. Okay. So since we just have the pixel brush, it's going to be a bit of a process to get this all filled in. I'm going to go ahead and use the Gaussian blur once it's done. So I'm just going to start with a really scribbly style to sort of fill in these corners. Make some sort of gradient on the way in. How's it going, Goat? Hope you're well today. Hey Emily, Alex, Demon Kills, welcome. That's unfortunate, Billy. Why is that? Well, maybe don't answer that. If that's serious, you better talk to somebody else, not me. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with just a real light orange and just do from the middle this time. I don't know how this is gonna lurk. But it's been good so far, Goat. Thanks. And do one more layer with a real bright white, little smaller burst. Hey Brittany, how's it going? Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Now we're gonna just hit it with this blur, and we'll see what this turns into. Okay, I'm liking it, but I want to touch the edge, I think, with this a bit more. Oh, you know what? Never mind. That looks good right there. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna leave it just slightly less blurred than I want it though, so that I can come in before I finish it off with just a bit more coming out of the center here. I want to make it like a bit of a starburst coming out of here. Hey, thanks for that message, Elizabeth. I do hope that Billy wasn't too serious with that comment. Okay, that might be a little bit much. I'm gonna just erase. Ooh, I can't erase, can I? I saw one layer. Nope, I cannot. Okay. I might have went too much, but we're just going to go with that. Throw the blur on. Oh no, it looks good. It looks good. No fear. Works great. This is a bit blown out here. It's not quite so blown out on here, but we'll go with that. Hey, Jai, welcome back. Brittany, your name is actually Gia? If your name's actually Gia, how come your name Brittany Steingraber on here? Okay, we're just going to go with that. I'm going to grab just this bright white, and we're going to pick some spots for some planets in here. Hamid, I like your drawing. I like to draw a cocktail bridge. Please teach me. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. Maybe I'll have to learn myself. I have not seen Cobra Kai. Is it good? Oh, it's your mom's account. Okay. Alright. So I think we're going to do one right here first. About that big? We'll say yeah. And then we'll just fill that in. Okay, so there's our first planet shape. And I think maybe we'll do one more, maybe here-ish, and then another smaller one there, just to get 3. We'll do a bigger one here, and a small one here, I think. Oh, Itachi's using the translator. Sorry, I don't speak your language. I wish you could understand me. Yeah, I do have a pet. Demon, I have a dog. How about you? Do you have any pets? Do I want that there? Right there. Okay, and one last one. Give me a bit smaller than I anticipated because I really filled up the room there with those two. But that's okay. Things like that. I'm liking that. I've seen a little bit of Lucifer. I haven't watched that in a long time. I'm making a pixel art galaxy. It might not look like pixel art here, but it is pixel art. Let me bring this closer to the camera so you can see. I hope that you can tell that it's pixel art there. It might be a bit small. You have 3 annoying dogs. I have 1 dog. She's sometimes annoying. Alright. So, let's start with our layer of shading. So our light source is in the middle, so these planets are all going to have most of the shading off to the side here. And like this. And like that. And then we're going to do the opposite and just get a bunch of white above there. And this is just going to be like a base layer. This is going underneath our color. So I'm gonna blur it out now, just to blend it in. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add just a bit more where I see that I missed some areas and fill in some more black as well. Especially around these back edges, I want those to be quite dark. Alright, I think that's looking good. We'll do one more blur. Yeah. Okay, so on top of this, we're going to do our colors now. It looks like pixel art for me because I'm on 144p. Hey, mission accomplished then. Okay. No plan here, just gonna grab some random colors, see what happens. So, for these first color choices, I'm just gonna layer them on because I'm gonna blur these as well. Just to get a bit of base color. Hey, Somita. Okay. And we'll do a blue planet as well. Again, you don't need to be careful here. Just like layer this on thick. Doesn't matter what it looks like. We're gonna go with just like a teal blue on top of this one. Throw in some random spots in there. These will all get blurred out, and then I'll go in and add the actual details afterwards. Our final planet's gonna be what color? Maybe it'll be a moon. We'll just do like a real pale yellowy orange. And we'll just throw like some shaded versions of that around. Okay, let's go ahead and blur this layer out. And this is our base color layer. Right like that. A little less. I didn't put enough pink there, I'm realizing. Before we go and blur this, let's add just a bit more pink, because it's missing some color for sure. You know what, for fun too, let's go ahead and get those colors shining a bit brighter, some of them. Okay, just like that, and then we'll blur it now. Oh yeah, this is looking better. Okay. Just like that. Could have used a little bit more dark on the moon, but we can add that in afterwards, that's okay. Alright, so we're going to add one more layer on top of this now. And we're going to start in that same order. We'll do a pink, blue, and then a moon. See you, Alex. Oh, sorry, you're saying hi to somebody else? I missed that. Okay, Demon, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I'm using Procreate, Sweta. Scribble, scribble. Yeah. Okay, what kind of detail do we want on these? Debating if I want to use like my own hand-drawn textures or if I want to try and liquefy these. I think we'll try a hand-drawn. So how do we want to do this? The colors are really blown out on here, but it's very vibrant on the actual iPad, so that's a little unfortunate. I'll work out the color issues in later streams. I wish that didn't plague me so much. You can see it a bit better there. If I drop this layer, there you can see the detail I just did there now, quite a bit better. All right, I think we're gonna just maybe do that same idea for all of the planets. I'll just keep with this hand-drawn style like this. I'll throw a few different varieties of this color in here, like this. Sure. And the final one here. So I think for this one, what I'd like to do is try to add some like craters if I can. I don't know if I can manage that, but not a lot of detail to work with, but that's part of the challenge. So I'm gonna just grab a black, go right down to low opacity, and go over some of these areas that I think would then be shaded. It's a tough one. Well, to be honest, that looks alright. I believe that those are craters. Oh, opacity back up. Same thing, drop the opacity. Too much there. I mean, that looks good. I wish this wasn't so washed out. What can I do about that? How come that's so washed out? Brightness, lower the brightness. Let's see. No, it's not really doing it. It's more about this camera, I guess. Maybe let me. I wish I wasn't doing this right now. I don't want to be messing with my camera settings too much, but let me just try to touch the exposure down a little bit. I'm going to be a bit darker, but I hope that means that you'll be able to see the detail there a little bit better. Well, you can see it a tiny bit better now. Okay. So if it's like that, can I up the brightness a touch? Sorry about the mid-art stoppage here. I just want you to see the detail. Okay, how does this look now? Catch up. There we go. Still washed out. How come that's happening? One more try. And then if it doesn't work, unfortunately, we'll just have to live with that for now. Okay, bring this back up. Okay, what else can I play with? Gain? What do I got with gain? Oh, that may be the problem here. Okay, gain. Oh yeah, this is probably the problem. Okay, leave that like that. Take the brightness down. No, exposure down one. Right there. Okay, I almost got it. It's pretty close. What do we got with gamma? That'll help at all? Yeah, making me a little bit darker, but that's pretty close now. Okay, we're gonna go with that. See if that works. I'll have to adjust the lighting on my face so you can see me a bit more. Okay, let's zoom this back out. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. You can see this detail way better now. All right. It's not quite right, but it's substantially better than it was. All right. Oh boy. Okay, let's keep going now. Yeah, looks good to me. So I think that's it, honestly, for the detail layer. So we're gonna come back in now one more time with the shading layer. And to do this, I'm gonna start. Oh, let's up the opacity. I just doing this, and I think what we're gonna do is define the basic shape of the shading, give it a touch of the blur, and then duplicate the layer a few times until we get to the shading that we're looking for. So we'll do this planet by planet here. To be honest, that's not far off already. Adjust the opacity. Alright, we'll just go with that for now. Maybe we'll play with that afterwards again. Same deal here. Well, I guess I could have just done that. You live and you learn. Clear that out just a touch more. Alright. One more shadow layer. Nope, not like that. Ooh, I like that, right like that. I'm not going to adjust the opacity at all. How did this get so much worse all of a sudden? I swear I just had that set right, and now all of a sudden it looks worse. Hey Maxi, I'm drawing a pixel art little galaxy here with 3 planets. Hi, shout me out please. I don't even know how you'd say your name. Smiley face E. What's up? Okay, am I happy with this? Can we continue? Should I continue? Is this it? I'm scared to like commit to this right now. Is that what I'm doing? Just committed. You know, now that I've done this, I'm feeling like there's like empty space here. A little too much in here. What can I do with that? And we're gonna do one more layer though on top of this still, because we got to get in an orange highlight on these planets. That is not even close to orange. What am I doing? There we go. There it is. Another little bit. Just like that. How come that's outside? Oh, it's not clipping masked. There we go. Oh, that's too... I missed a spot. I'll try it again. Make sure we get the edge. One more layer coming in here, a little lighter. I think we'll just touch this one up a bit more too. It's looking pretty good. You could do this, Maxi. For sure you could do this. Okay. I think that's good. I'm going to come in though now, same idea, with just a couple spots of bright white on the outside. Just hitting a few of these corners, I think. Yeah. Same deal here, a little less though. Looks good. This one's gonna have a little bit more than the other ones. I don't know why, because I say so. I just feel like this planet has a bit more light on it. I'm gonna do a few spots on the inside of this one too, I like that. Maybe one like right here. It's like highlighting the edge of that. Crater. Nice. That actually has a good effect. Hey, Remus. Okay. I'm liking that. We gotta do the same thing though with this orange. Real bright orange on the back side of these planets. Get that ring light going on them. Oops. Try that one again. Not really a big fan of that. Just gonna try and dull it a little bit. Ooh, I've made a mistake. Yep. I didn't do that on a new layer. So that's stuck. Unless I just erase it all. If I just like undo, 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 undo. Hey Maxi, thanks. I appreciate you subscribing and trying out the art. If I get good enough at this, like to the point that I consider myself good enough at this, I'll do some tutorials on how you could do this as well, because you could definitely do this. Okay, sorry. I have to stop one more time and adjust that camera because it's driving me crazy that the colors on the live stream are so far off what they really are. Last time, I hope, I promise, I think. Well, that was a shift. Oh my, what have I done? What did I do? That was not it. Okay, we're getting real close. I'm just a little upset with the blowout here because you missed the details, and the blowout right there. Same idea. You're missing the details. But like adjusting my contrast doesn't seem to do anything. I'm not sure where the problem is. Problem's right there, I guess, in that camera. Hey Heatha, sorry, I'm not really sure what's going on, but I don't think that there is too much reason to be negative. So that's just the timeout there. Okay. No need to be negative. Okay, we're just going to go ahead from this point. What else can I do here? What am I thinking? We're going to add a layer in between these, a really dark orange, opacity up, and we're going to add in Maybe something that looks like some other planets. Hey Moses, welcome back, and thank you again for the support. Really appreciate that again. $5 donation from Moses Cornwell. Thank you so much. Another one right there. Okay, that looks nice to me. We're just gonna do a tiny bit of shading on these, not too much. Oops. That's a bit too much. Hey Sinnerman, you're back as well. Monica, everybody's back now. Welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing really well tonight. Okay. Same deal here. And there as well. I'm not being too concerned with that because I'm gonna touch these with just a bit of blur as well. Like that much. Let me see from a distance. That's looking right to me. Okay. And we're gonna do that exact same thing just one more time with just some really small ones. Throw like a single pixel one right there, just for good measure. And same idea, another tiny bit of blur on that layer. A little less right there. Yeah. I'm just gonna drop the opacity a bit so it's just, they're just even more in the background. No, you don't talk too much, Remus. All right. I'm liking it so far. What else can we add here? What else can we add? Well, we gotta add stars at some point. Should we do the stars now or try something else first? Let's do stars. So the stars for this one is going to be a bit more manual in the process because I got to go pretty close in, and I think I'm just going to really try and make sure I only hit one pixel at a time. This might take a little bit. Yeah, this is hard. Okay, hold on. I need a drawing guide. Edit drawing guide. Grid size, 1 pixel. Just like that. Thickness, we'll drop that thickness down. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. This is a lot easier. Don't think we'll add too many. Definitely not as many stars as I normally do in like my full resolution paintings. I don't think you need to add nearly as many to get the same effect anyways, so we'll just kind of roughly fill out each section in the same density of stars. Hacksaw Ridge? I have heard of that, but I've never seen that one either. I'm clearly out of the loop on movies and TV right now. Haven't watched enough. Eric, how's it going? How are you? Govind, hello? Alright. Oh. Nearly done. A couple more areas of the sky to fill in. If I could stop hitting 2 points at once, I'd be done a lot faster. Oh, okay, zoom in more. Stop trying to be so accurate, because you're not. I'm gonna cluster a little bit around this little starburst I have, and come on, erase. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Did I crash the app? What's happening here? I hope my progress isn't going to be lost here. I can't. Seems like it's frozen. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, a few more in this area. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Oh, come on. What? Third time's a charm. Okay. I'm missing 2 stars. I want one here and one here. That's it. Perfect. Okay. Let's turn off that drawing grid first. And we're gonna use the bloom as normal. Go about 80 some %. Throw that burn up, and then we're gonna drop the size down until we're shining. Play with the burn a little bit until you get enough shine for what you're after. I don't want too much. Right about there though is looking nice to me. Yeah. I'm at about 50% burn. Play with the size just a touch. Oh, maybe that's looking a little nicer. Yeah, 8% size, 36% burn. That looks good to me. Digital art's always been so foreign to me as well, Eric. This is my first real dive into this. I've been interested in it for so long, but I don't know. I've been scared of it. That's why I'm kind of doing this as well. I set up this pixel brush, and I'm doing this pixel canvas so that I can just jump in. Like I don't have to worry so much, I think, about being really good at this right off the bat. I just can play a bit more freely using the pixel style. I did some stuff over my day off yesterday just to play with it, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm missing something here though. What do I need? I need something else in here. This scene is in desperate need of something. What do we need? What do we need? Color by number. All right. I'm contemplating if I want to grab these plants and throw them onto their own layers and then adjust the spacing a bit and potentially throw something else in here. I've just had this idea pop into my head too. I'll put a new layer on so I can explain it here. Like I kind of have this idea to put this landscape or something like this here. And then put some sort of, I don't know, like base or city or something. I don't know if I can pull it off, but if I did this, I would take this moon and just put the moon up here, I think. Asteroid belt, a ship. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm either gonna do this or like come in somewhere, like coming in this direction. Like here's like a spaceship. It's not a very nice spaceship, but you see what I mean, at least. Either like that or maybe like a small fleet of spaceships all kind of coming in towards the center of this galaxy. That could be fun. I could just do a lot and just add like traffic in the sky, you know? Just like, I don't know, spaceships around. I played with the pocket version of Procreate First Luna on my phone, but honestly, I don't think if I went back now, like if you're getting an iPad or something in the future, I don't know if it's worth it. It's only a couple bucks, but depends what you got to spend. It's a lot nicer to use the pencil, that's for sure. Do the fleet heading towards the center? Okay, center man. I'll do that. Not like this. We'll think about the idea just a touch more before. This is not the shape. A fleet going to the center. Okay. What's the fleet doing? Is it a war fleet? Trade? I think it's going to be like a trade fleet. I want to make cargo ships or something. I'll probably have a couple fighter style ships around the outside though for protection. So maybe let's do like 2 or 3 cargo style ships and 1 or 2 fighter style. Not that I have any idea what any of those look like, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay. I'm just gonna delete that layer, do it again, and let's play with some shapes here. I think up in this area as well, I'll have just a couple extra ships. Whoops, hiccuped. Midline. Like on the way out or something. Or you can barely even see the actual ships there. This is just like a sketch layer, so we can play with the position and size of some things here. Maybe they'll be angled down. Doesn't really matter which angle they're going, I guess. The idea, I should do it in color so you can see what I'm thinking about. These are like, oh, I should probably actually grab the right color. I'm not sure that'll work. This is like a beam or something. Energy trail coming off the back of these two ships here. If that makes sense. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Let's start with like the energy trails off these ships. That'll help me decide their positions. I think I want one major ship in this fleet. So where's that one gonna live? Closer to the middle here? Oh no, what have I done? Flip vertically? Oh, didn't even know I could do that. Add an Easter egg people could find? I'll add something, Eric. How about this? It's not quite right. How's that look? What am I trying to do here? Is that more right? Nope. How do those look? I'm trying to do like a Space Invader guy here. But I'm failing to remember what they look like now. Not like this. Nope. I can't remember which one I'm even trying to draw. I know it's only a few pixels big though. Alright, Rumus. Thanks for watching as long as you have. Interstellar cargo ships. Yeah. I gotta think about... I'm thinking about their shape right now while I do this little Easter egg. Space Invaders. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was pretty far off. Not that far off, honestly. Just a bit. I think if I just... I feel like I could get in trouble for this. That is not what they look like. How come I'm so bad at drawing these things? It looks like a little space flea. We're gonna just do away with that. That'll stay on the sketch layer. Okay. Cargo ship. What does a cargo ship look like? Boxy, for sure. Is that boxy enough? Maybe. Just gonna mostly erase this out of here. I put it on a new layer so I can just play with the position of it a bit. Good enough. I think I'd probably put it closer to there. But then I'm blocking my moon. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe right there. Just touch on both of them. Oh yeah, Cinderman's got the emoji there. That's right. That is the one I was trying to do. Looks like half a potato. Oops, still on a race. No more racing. Okay. Maybe we'll just do the one cargo ship with a few fighter styles around it for protection. The angle of these is going to be a bit weird. How do I want to do this? Well, that's another question to ask, is how big is this thing? Like, are these spider ones like little specks in scale around this thing? Maybe they are. Okay, even put a couple like right in front of it. And we could have like a command ship or something coming up in the rear here. Okay, I'm liking this idea. Alright, let's go with that. I'm going to start these in just like a dark version of the color that I want them to be. I want this main one to be like a steely blue. Right about there. You can say whatever you like, Eric. I'm just kind of swapping between spots here, grabbing these previous colors that I used and just adjusting my line work to fit the perspective a little bit better. I think. I don't really know anything about that, honestly. I'm just making it up. We'll pretend. Alright, sounds good, Loki. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did. I will post it in Discord for sure. Anybody else who's watching and is curious, I have a Discord server. You can find a link in the description to this video. And we have some art channels and other places you can post content, and I also post my own stuff in there as well. I don't like this back corner. I think I made a bit of a mistake with that. I think it needs to just be a little less of an angle. Let me turn down these layers. I think this is messing with my view of this one here. Make it real small. That sometimes helps. Okay, it's looking good. I just don't like the front of this. So, what are we going to do about that? We're going to just delete it. Change the shape. Let's change the shape first. If it still doesn't work, we'll just get rid of it. I think I'm going to just erase off this little front piece there. And we'll do that. Turn this layer off completely just so I can see. Yeah, that is looking better. I'm going to grab this layer as well and just start to add in a little bit of shading. Okay, is that the shape I want to go with for that cargo-y style? I think so. Looks good to me. Okay, Sinner. Alright, so we're going to go with that. Going to grab a darker version, and I'm just going to start throwing in some shading. Same idea back here. I think I'm just going to let this get a little messy looking on purpose. Should add some nice variation. Make it a little more interesting to look at. Kind of like the lines that we're building up there. Oops, I want that shading on the opposite side of that line right here. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, I'll add in some other kind of indication of shape in the shape or other layer here of the spaceship. It's gonna come like this. want this to extend just a little bit down here. Too far? Too far. One less. Just reading your message, Eric. No, it's okay. You don't gotta worry about ruining the stream. What do you enjoy doing? Just like day to day. Oops. Grab it this color. Drawing? Yeah. Well, that's good. Do you do it every day? I know you may not be looking in for like advice exactly, but if that's something that you enjoy, you should do everything you can to make sure you get it done every day. That's probably the most important thing that you could be doing. Yeah, that's good. It's a tough thing, Eric. I think that a lot of people deal with that these days. I'm not trying to say that to downplay what you're having to deal with. Everybody's got their own version of things, but it's unfortunate because of how common it seems to be these days. I wish that there was an easier way for everybody to get on, but it seems to not be the case very often. Luna's right though. Alright. We gotta add some sort of indication of propulsion going on here. But we're also gonna do some antenna, because for some reason I just love putting antennas on my spaceships. And this just seems like the type of spaceship that should have a lot of antennas. You sing bass? I wish I could sing bass. Or just sing in general. I'm always too self-conscious to sing for some reason. We're gonna have a green sort of propulsion going on here. Do we want to just do it like this? Is that gonna get the effect we want? Not quite. Try it again. I'm just trying not to cover up too much of that dark I put in there, these lines. I kind of want like the idea of those staying there, but if it's gonna mess up my add a window to the ship, I could definitely do that. Eric, are you in the Discord? Welcome back, Etha. If you're open to it, you should join the Discord. We can chat in there sometime. The link for that's in the description if you do want to join. After stream, we could chat in there. Okay, I think I'm liking that. I'm gonna add a touch of it in here as well. Oh, oops. Yeah. All right. Add a window. What kind of window? Hey, Rahul. It's going really well. Thank you. Well, when that's not the case, you could download it. It's a computer program too, though. You can join on like any device, even a web browser. Alright. I think I'm going to try to add some sort of branding or something here for whatever this trade ship is part of. Hey, Althea, how are you? What do I want to do for this? Let's grab one of these colors again. What kind of symbol could we put on this? What is trade like? We just put like some weird money symbol. Maybe they trade in units. Has anybody else played No Man's Sky? Units received. Nope, that's not it. Okay, maybe instead we try the window thing here. Maybe this is a big window. The Question is, though, what is a window for? What's inside here? This is a cargo spaceship of some sort inside of a pixel art galaxy. It looks kind of, it does look a bit like an apartment. Maybe it's a big TV screen on the side of this thing, advertising what they got. What do they got in here? Come by our space rocks. I don't know. What does a giant cargo ship sell? This is a tough one. We're just gonna fake it. Doesn't matter what it sells because it's so far away that you can't read it anyways. But there's definitely something written there. Maybe not in that color font though. Actually, I gotta adjust this bottom layer of it. Doesn't come down far enough. That's better. I'm gonna grab this again. There we go. That looks nicer. Do the same thing. Ooh, what did I just do? Not what I wanted. Undo. Okay. Now let's grab this dark color again. Well, how come I keep doing that? There we go. Advertising Trump 2020. No, please. Alright, that's looking better, but I went a little dark on it, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, we can work with that. So, one last detail. Where's my eyedropper? There it is. I'm gonna grab this green. Actually, let's do this on a new layer. Oh, what have I done? There we go. No, don't do that. Oh my goodness. What the? Why can't I grab this? That doesn't look right at all. I thought I could just duplicate that and fake these beams. No can do. Nope, it's gonna be like straight out. There we go, that looks better. What we're gonna do here is give these a bit of a bloom. Take the size down a touch, and then we're gonna use a different blending mode on these. There we go. And drop the opacity just slightly. A little bit too much. There we go. Now this thing's moving. Hey Vin, not uncomfortable? Before you started making money from YouTube, how could you afford your equipment? I currently don't make enough money from YouTube to afford any equipment. I'll just be completely honest with that. I really just got started on YouTube very recently. All of my followers came in a very short span of time, and I'm very much still learning what I'm doing. So if you're watching me this early, maybe take pointers, because I do intend to have YouTube buy me new equipment. But I'm learning as I go and just trying to figure this all out. This is all very new to me though. Thank you Gertrude and Maxi. It's getting better. Still got more detail to add still though. Alright. We're gonna add in some fighters now, and they're gonna be small. Same color scheme though. So let's grab this medium sort of blue. Get rid of this. This one right there. Oh, I missed your message. If you're still here, I'll see you later, Eric. Thanks for watching. Why does it look so different? What's happening? Oh, because I'm still on this layer, of course. Really bad at that. Okay, let's add in some of these mini fighters here. Okay, while I do this actually, since I do intend some of them to be in front of this, I'm just gonna tone that down so I can see what I'm doing. I keep doing that. I don't want to open that menu. It's confusing. Okay, try this again. There we go. One more back here. Not a big fan of this shape of this one here. I'll just do that instead. Maybe a little dot there. Is that enough? Looks like enough. And then we'll do that one control ship coming up in the rear here. How did I draw that? Not quite like that. There we go. This is looking closer to what I had before for sure. Take some of these off the back though. Okay. Looks good to me. And then add those antenna back on that I had as well. Nope, no antenna there. Okay. That looks good. I'll start adding. I just faded the ship just to draw on top of it a little easier. Hey Logan, you're here. Welcome. Oh, looking forward to seeing you in Discord, Luna. Thank you. Okay, let's get going with this. Same idea as before, going in with just the shading to start with. These little ships, I don't even know what would be shaded. So just kind of go ahead and go from the back and shade them like that. I think that this is almost 100% going to be up to the viewer of the art piece to decide what is going on with these little ships. This one's a bit different though. This one you can actually see a little bit of what's going on, so. Okay, same idea now with a slightly lighter shade. I'm not going to hit the little ones too much, maybe just a couple points of light. Like this one for sure has got a little bit. Alright, I can live with that. I think I'm going to add a little bit of like a window or something to this one here. Too bright. Okay, that looks good to me. And all these following ones are going to have yellow beams. I've been drawing pretty well as long as I've held a pencil, Maxi, so a few decades. Do I want to do big long streaks on these, or just want to leave the... I think I'm just going to leave these ones smaller. Looks pretty cool. This one needs to be a little bit longer. Nice. Alright. Let's bring up this ship again and see how this looks all together. Aha. You can't hardly even see that one ship. What can I do about that? Does that matter? Sort of matters. It doesn't even help it that much, honestly. Oh well, we'll go with that. You can still see it. It works. Alright, so here's our little trade fleet on the way into the solar system. Hey Spec, what's up? If this is your first time here, I've been moving into doing some digital art, and today I am practicing pixel art in Procreate. So I've set up a pixel canvas, one pixel brush, and so far we've gone ahead and done this whole galaxy in the background, added one layer of stars, might do one more, and a few planets and a moon. I've just finished up this trade caravan that's coming into the solar system, and then I'm going to add a little bit more space traffic up here, and depending on how this looks, that may be it. I'm just going to go over on top of everything here with an orange shade, bright orange, and add some highlights of this galaxy here. Oops. Something like that. Is that good? Just I could touch on some of these here as well, just to okay, I think I'm happy with that. Gonna get rid of this sketching layer in the background. Where was that one? This one? Yeah. Alright. So we'll add a bit more traffic up here. And honestly, I think that we're gonna be pretty well done. "2020 was not what kids like me would expect." I don't think 2020 was anything like anybody expected. Happy New Year, everybody. Here's to 2021. I'm sure it'll be a lot better no matter what. Alright, that's looking pretty nice. Procreate, right? Do you have any tips for it? Thinking about downloading it. Thank you for the comment. So far, Spec, really nice art. As for tips, I don't really have too many tips yet. I'm very much still learning the program myself, but it's a ton of fun. I can say that much at least. That little thing takes up so much detail though. It is pretty detailed for not being that many pixels. This canvas size, just so you know, is does it show me there? No, it doesn't. It's like 160 pixels though. Okay, is there anything else I want to add to this before we say this is done? Any more stars? I'm a little afraid to add more stars just because I don't know if that'll just make it look way too busy. Let's just go ahead and throw a few more in. These are going to be a little more random, a bit more spaced out, and a bit bigger. Not like that though. Okay, and then we're gonna hit them with a bloom, max that out, drop the size. Oh yeah, this was a good idea. Just like that. And we're going to drop the opacity just slightly to lower the brightness on them. Double check that that was the right move. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Well, I'm thinking that's going to be it for sure for that piece. Let me bring this up close to the camera. Maybe there's a bit better view here. We'll see. Oh, it still wants to be blown out. It's all right though. If I angle it, it's better. We'll go ahead and sign this. I'm happy with that. This was a lot of fun. This may be one of my favorite pieces that I've done yet. Yeah, Spec for sure. I do have a Discord. It's in the description. There's a link at the bottom of my description. Thanks, Spec. I appreciate that. I hope you do come back. I try to make it as chill as I can. This is the first stream that I've had in this setup too, with this layout. Hoping that's working out for you all. I think that this is going to be a bit better in the long term, so that you can see a much bigger version of what I'm doing. Because before it was hard to see, I think. I just got to work on the exposure a bit. Stop having these getting blown out. But I'll play with that as we go. Stream one with this setup. I got so into it I forgot to even have anything on my drink. cold coffee. Well, that was pretty good. Thank you, Maxi. Anybody who wants a copy of this, if you want it for like a phone background or whatever you want, do join the Discord, because that's a place that I'll be dropping these digital files into. I share them in the art atrium in there. And if you do art yourself or you're creative in any way, not just visual art, you can throw your edits in there. How do you drink cold coffee? It's not that bad. I would love it if you share your own stuff too in Discord. I like to see that. Anyways, I think that's it for this. It's looking good. I'm not going to push myself too much further tonight. First stream back of the year, so we're going to call it at this one piece for tonight. But I'm back live again tomorrow night at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, we'll do at least one more painting. I'm going to stick with the pixel art for a little bit longer. My plan with this is to just keep pixel arting until I am at a point with it that I am really happy with what I'm doing. Although I am very happy with this too. And then once that is done, I'm going to take my pixel art concepts and try and turn them into full scale digital art renders. We'll see if I can do that. It's going to be tough, but that's my challenge to myself right now. So other than that, thank you all for the support. Thank you again, Moses, for the donation tonight with the $5 super chat. One of the only ways that this channel is currently supported is through super chat, so I appreciate that greatly. And other than that, I hope you all have a great night. Thank you for joining me as I drew this painting. And yeah, if you're not yet, join Discord. After this stream, I'll see anybody who's joined the Discord in there. So have a good night.